All right, I might be bursting some of your bubbles. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And I'm going to point out some of the biggest issues I'm seeing in this community where people are trying to heal from whatever it is, whether it's anxiety or chronic pain or chronic fatigue or panic, insomnia. I mean, you guys get it, right? All the stuff, this intense dysregulation, this chronic survival state. And there's something I'm seeing. I'm seeing it in the communities. I am seeing it in messages on socials. We talk about this idea of safety, or at least I talk about it all the time. How safety comes first, healing follows. But what's happening, and this is what's keeping you stuck, is that you're waiting for the symptoms to resolve, the thoughts to dissolve, your circumstances to be perfect in order to feel safe. So your safety is being outsourced to all of these different things outside yourself, or outsourced and defined by what you're experiencing in your body. I've had clients come to me say, well, how am I supposed to feel safe if the symptoms haven't left yet? Or how am I supposed to be safe if the thoughts are still there? Or how am I supposed to feel safe when I still have these emotions or these parts that are coming up all the time? But you're missing the point. You're missing the point, and I want to make this as clear as possible. We're not waiting for those things to dissolve in order to feel safe. We are saying, even if this is here, this sensation, this emotion, this fear, this symptom, this part of me, even if this is here, I'm okay. That is the goal. That's where I want everyone to get. I'm never here professing, hey, if you do this practice, your symptoms will go away. If you listen to this meditation, your state will automatically change. If you do this tapping, your life will magically shift. No, everything I teach, every resource I share, it has a main focus, helping you build safety with your experience, with the here, with the now, with what is here. The symptom, right? The sensation, the pain, right? The fatigue, the discomfort in your body, the uncomfortable emotion, the looping thoughts that are getting your attention. This is where safety is cultivated in the experience of it. It's easier to cultivate safety when there is nothing going on. And I would say that's even a false sense of safety because, gosh, anyone could feel safe if they're lying on the beach in a perfect and beautiful environment and they have zero responsibilities and all the money in the world and in the best relationship ever with all the resources they could ever want, zero symptoms and zero negative thoughts and just feeling fully at peace. And then, yeah, sure, safety's accessible. But once the shit hits the fan, and it will, because that's life, once something happens, your safety crumbles. And that's what happens when you outsource your safety. When you're saying, I'm only safe when the symptoms are gone, when my relationship is better, when I'm in a better environment, when I have more, you fill in the blank. That's what's happening here. So many of us are outsourcing our safety and we're making it contingent on these factors. And so I get this question all the time. Well, how am I supposed to feel safe? I have these symptoms. I have these emotions. I have these constant looping thoughts. Start there. Stop trying to redirect or run away from them. Instead, choose to be here with what is. And maybe you start with, I don't know, a few seconds at a time, 10, 20, 30 seconds. And allow yourself to be in the full experience of the sensation, the emotion, the thoughts, the parts of you. And in that experience, bring in supports. Supports can look like many different things. It might look like something somatic. It may look like nature. It may look like your pet. It may look like a friend, music, God. God is and always has been my savior and my safety. And connecting to faith in these moments has been powerful. So, all this to say, we're doing things backwards here. And this is a problem. If you're making your experience of safety contingent on symptoms dissolving and thoughts disappearing and the discomfort going, then you're really not cultivating safety. And you're going to be waiting a very long time. We need to be with all of this and cultivate safety with what is, with the here, with the now. Safety isn't cultivated in the future. It's definitely not cultivated in the past. It is cultivated in your current experience, the here, the now. This is where safety lives, in the present. This is where God lives, in the present. He is here now. So, if you're on this journey of healing, whether it's some chronic illness or chronic survival, whatever it is, and you're getting curious about this concept of safety, but you're at this place that you can't, or you believe you can't feel safe until these resolve, I'm here to give you a new story. What if, by cultivating safety with what is, the symptoms, the emotions, the sensations, the parts of you, healing follows? Meaning, what if healing is the byproduct? What if symptoms softening or dissolving or resolving, thoughts changing, your state shifting, your parts feeling safer, your emotions evolving are all byproducts of building safety with your experience? When you can say, this is allowed to be here, this emotion, this thought, this sensation, even if this is here, I'm safe. Even if I feel this, I choose to be here. I don't want to run away anymore. Safety lives here. And if you're still watching this, and if this is ringing true for any of you, comment below. I will want to hear, because I think a lot of you have got this backwards. And it's not something to judge, because this is how I started. I thought I could only feel safe if all of these pieces fell into place. The symptoms softened, the emotions changed, the thoughts weren't looping anymore, or the experience around me or the stress dissolved in my life. Like, I expected all those things to come first. But the truth is, if I waited, I wouldn't be healed. I had to find safety in the experience, in the here, in the now. And that's where you've got to start. Safety first. The rest follows. And if you want to know more about cultivating safety, my membership Haven, and specifically my program Rewire, teaches you how to come out of chronic survival and into safety. Because healing is the byproduct of safety. And you, if you're feeling stuck, you might have been doing it backwards. So let's flip it on its head and try something different. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe. I am going to be sharing so much more about coming out of chronic survival, which is the root of chronic illness, and cultivating safety, which is the route to healing.